Okay, now I know you're wondering why is Magnifico wearing a suit and tie? I've never seen him wear a suit and tie. I thought he was retired. Well, unfortunately, I'm not fully retired, which means on some occasions, contrary to my religious beliefs, which are strongly held, I have to wear a suit and tie. So I'm getting ready for a Zoom hearing in San Diego. Zoom, that means I don't zoom out there. It means I stay here in my house in Florida, and my computer zooms me out there. So in the meantime, I have a few minutes to kill, and I decided to talk about something that just occurred to me today, which you'll find that's sort of a recurring theme. I see something on the news, or I hear something on one of these talk shows, and it gets my juices flowing, and I have to talk about it. So this is a minor thing. I've talked about this before. And that was that that stabbing in San Francisco of that tech tycoon, the young fella, and nobody knows yet, who stabbed him or why. So I was watching a show on that today, and I forget what show, but the topic came up. And the person who was being asked about this said, yeah, they said they have a real problem in that part of, he was a member of I think the city council. So they have a real problem with this area, and I know the area very well. It's Market Street, and it's down there near the where the boats came in. Nice area. It always was a nice area, but apparently a lot of criminals have started moving that area. And I know last time I was there, you're walking down the sidewalk, and there's just people all over the place who appear to be up to no good. And so he said they're just we've had the crime problem is just getting out of control, and the problem is compounded by the fact that when criminals get into these areas and they do things like stab this guy, then people who can afford to pay taxes leave. So their tax base is eroding. And he said, our problem isn't that we don't want to hire police. We desperately want to hire police. We just don't have the money to compete. And he said, for example, across the bay, and I forget the name of the town, he said, our hiring bonuses in San Francisco are $5,000. Across the bay, they're paying $75,000 hiring bonuses. He says, guess where the police go to work? And it's like, yeah, I see your point. Yeah, it's not that they're saying defund the police, which is what they were saying on Fox News, which is absolutely ridiculous, and it's a lie, and everybody who knows anything knows it's a lie, but apparently their base likes to hear that. Oh yeah, they're just liberals and they don't care, and they don't like the police because police are bad to black people, so they just don't want to pay them. They'd love to pay them, but they're having a hard time paying them, and this is why if the Republicans really cared about this, they would work with the president, who's constantly trying to get more money to local police organizations. Bill Clinton did a good job with that. Biden was always active in trying to get more money to local police. That's what they need. They need help. They need solutions. They don't need a bunch of platitudes and slogans and ridiculous condemnations and lies about their rationale. They need some help. So if you really care about the issue, instead of trying to appeal to your base, do something about it. Stop just talking.